This is a phone repair question paper. One of the students gave it to me. He wanted to see how many of these questions can I get right. In one of the colleges here in my country, students that are doing electronics engineering, they undertake a course unit called phone repair and maintenance. I actually wanted to know what they teach. Do students really earn enough knowledge that can enable them to repair computers and phones as we do? But this is not a semester exam paper, this is just a test. And it actually has some interesting questions, and I would like to go through them with you guys and see how many can you get right. So it has 5 questions. Question 1 says, define the electrocution as applied in a mobile phone workshop. And B says, illustrate and explain 5 ways you can assist a classmate who experienced the scenario above. So basically this one is asking about if someone has been electrocuted, and section B is asking how can you help that person. And now section C says, explain 4 importance of backing up data during software repair. I think this one is asking, basically, if you're going to, let's say, flash a phone or upgrade it, why do you need to back up the information? I would say this is preventing of data loss, and sometimes to back up that same file, because if you upgrade your software or you flash another file and that file does not perform as expected, you can just put back the previous file and rewind back the phone in the previous state. Even in computers, if you're doing a BIOS reflash, you have to keep the previous BIOS file. If the new file doesn't perform well or it doesn't display, or just put back the other previous file. Question 2 says, define the term reballing as applied in mobile phone hardware repair. Now this is one of the questions that most of these students failed. Some of them have never heard of what you call reballing. Reballing is the process of putting or replacing solder balls on a BGA chip. Any chip that has got solders at the bottom, when you remove it off the motherboard, you have to replace those solder balls for you to replace it back on the motherboard. So part B says, explain step-by-step procedures how you can reball the CPU of a mobile phone. And basically this involves removing the chip, cleaning off all the solder balls, using a stencil, applying solder paste, cleaning the chip, and then replacing it back. So part C says, show 5 ways of maintaining a phone which drop in water. I'll just leave this for you guys. If you get it right, you get 10 marks. So question 3 says, what is hard brick as applied in cell phone repair and maintenance? Hard brick is when you are flashing a phone or you're doing a software repair and the phone totally does not turn on again. So if you are installing a new firmware and the phone totally blacks out, that is what we call hard brick. So C says, describe features of the following flashing hubs and the phones they can flash. Now these are software boxes for smartphones. NCK dongle is a type of box that can flash most of the Qualcomm CPU phones like Huawei, like Oppo, like LG, Z3X. This one works mostly on the smartphones, the Samsung smartphones. Then Miracle Box, this one works on most of the MTK phones. MTK is a type of CPU that most of the average phones use. Most phones from China and some Europe countries use MTK chip. So Chinese Miracle, this one is, or usually people call it CM2 box. So CM2 also works on MTKs and also works on Spreadtrum. It also works on Cool Sand. Cool Sand used to be in those small phones. Spreadtrum is mostly in those average Android phones like itel. All of these ones can do FRP unlock, password unlock, serial number repair. So this says, explain the following terms as applied in flashing. Preloader mostly is the type of software that loads before loading the operating system. Full flash is basically when you are flashing the full phone, you are replacing a new firmware, you are wiping it up and putting a new operating system. Number 4 says, explain the following as applied in mobile phone software. What is flashing? Flashing I've been explaining it here in this video. Hard reset. This is a very useful method, especially when you are removing passwords. Most smartphones have got hard reset methods, which you can activate by pressing a combination of keys like power button, volume up, volume down, and you go into that setup where you can wipe your data, wipe cache. In previous phones, after wiping up, you could go to the menu. In these new phones, that's when you have the FRP lock coming in when you're booting up again. iCloud, iPhone storage, FRP, factory reset protection, that screen whereby the phone is asking for previous Gmail, eMMC. Now this is a chip where you have your data, you have your software in most phones. Hard brick, I just said that. Now soft brick is when you are flashing a phone and the next time the phone boots up, it stops on a logo, brings some funny words, does not go to the menu. The phone still turns on but does not go to the menu. Fast boot, firmware is the software. Drivers, Basically, these are some softwares that help you connect your phone to the computer or the software box. So lastly, says a mobile phone other than Techno keeps rebooting as soon as the battery is inserted. State 2, possible causes of this fault. So here they're saying that a phone turns on and off as soon as you put in the battery. State 2, possible causes of this fault. I'm going to leave this for you guys. 2 says ways of rectifying the above mentioned problem, and then B, summarize the causes of signal loss on a mobile phone and solutions. One question that most people actually ask me is it really good to go and learn computer or phone repair from a college or go into a workshop? And I think it works either way. However, both of them have got pros and cons. Learning from a workshop has benefits and disadvantages, and learning from a college has benefits and disadvantages. So if you guys are interested in that topic, you can let me know, and I can do a video to guide you whether to go to a workshop, whether to go to a college, whether to stay on YouTube, whether to take courses. Let me know if you are interested in that video, and I will make it so that guys you can be guided if you want to learn more in this type of repairs. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can subscribe. If you think someone else might find these answers useful, you can share this video with them. I hope to see you in the next video.